Okay, so now he has volume. Yay!
And I can...
No, that's the wrong way. You have to move... No, you have to move closer to me if you want to be in the frame. Not
I
farther
do want to be in the
away.
frame. See, I do look like a...
Okay,
giant.
I'll turn down the saturation. For goodness sakes. Hi, everybody. Are we even streaming? Because...
We can't tell. It looks really weird.
We can't tell. Everything is all of a sudden strange. Sorry. You know what? I just need to lose my shoes. Because they're annoying. And it'll be easier for me to sit comfortably without them. Oh, we got a lot more people. And that's a really unattractive double chin thing that I'm doing right there. So, okay, so it looks like we are streaming. Hi, everybody. Now I need to fix this. Because this is a thing. But,
Wow, I like the surface of the sun.
I know. We are live. Okay. Hi, Corvus. Yes. I know. We are blocked by a keyboard. I'm trying to... OBS's aspect ratios are different from XSplit's, and so they don't let me play with things quite the same way, or more accurately, I don't know how to play with things quite the same way, but I am going to go ahead and turn down the saturation on the camera because Heather...
No, Tally Fat. I will not.
No.
Busy.
Chat with us on the interwebs.
What? I can't make this go the right way.
Oh, we'll see that? No, now we both look like Victorian corpses.
Yes, we do.
There, okay.
Okay, that's better. Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
All right, we fixed it. So here we are. We are unboxing. Okay, so in the interest of full disclosure, I'm just going to make us big for the moment. We are going to be large and in charge.
Thanks. It's from it's with a charm that Sophia brought back from Greece to us. And
yes,
it looked really good with my shirt, so I put it on me.
I know, and she actually just stuck it to herself earlier
I
today,
did,
which
but
was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you want me to get the super glue for you there, Heather?
Nah,
Big
I
head?
just need to... Big head.
Okay, so what happened was Allison got sick and canceled the trip to Denver. So...
And Heather didn't tell anyone because she wasn't sure whether she was supposed to.
Yeah. So Allison's better now because if I wasn't, Heather would not be sitting this close to me.
No, I enjoy not being sick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually.
Yeah.
Big fan.
But luckily for us and all of you, I have a fantastic vendor network. Julie, what? It happens. I mean, it gave me an excuse to cancel a trip with my mother. So, you know,
I've never been so happy for Allison to be sick.
Right? So yeah, I'm all good. Like I said, if I was even a little bit still plaguey, Heather would be like on the other side of the store streaming from her iPad. So I'm verifiably, non-sick anymore. And luckily I have a wonderful vendor. Well, there are certain sicknesses that you kind of have to take days off. So, yeah. So, I accessed my wonderful vendor network by phone and text and email whilst I was incapacitated. And I got a box of cool new stuff. But this is it for now. So, we're going to see... Son of a bitch. I moved.
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm old and it hurts when I don't move. I know.
Are we back?
I touched the internet and now I think we're back. I touched the internet and it broke because that's what happens when you touch the internet. It breaks. So I think we're back. And let's see. Chat. Told me to... Opal wants the empty boxes.
Opal is famous for boxes.
You know, wouldn't it be lovely if my mother and business partner would go shopping alone were I to be incapacitated? But no. Nope. Won't do it alone.
No.
So, yeah, no. So the whole trip got canceled. But, again, I got some great stuff from
She'd
Dakota's.
buy the wrong things anyway.
Yeah. Well,
No Labradorite whatsoever.
no Labradorite would be bought. It's true. There is no Labradorite in here, though I have thoughts on that everyone will be very excited about. So, okay, so this is the weird, like, it's so weird. I need to cover up this because
Yes,
it's like
it's really
it's the past, or we're the future. I don't quite know what we are, but anyway.
if this is the future. I don't know. No,
Okay.
she's never liked Labradorite. So.
No, she hates. She says she doesn't get it.
No, why would anyone like it?
Why would anyone like it? Because she doesn't like it. But anyway, so this is box 1 of new stuff.
That's what we've been trying to say.
Yeah, this is the first box of new stuff. I may get through it all tonight, in which case we may do a bonus 50% off sale tomorrow night. Or if I don't get through this whole box tonight, I'll unbox the rest of it tomorrow. And then there will be more stuff coming in the upcoming weeks. It's going to kind of dribble in instead of being like just a tidal wave of new stuff. So we'll be doing some little here and there unboxings. This is from our amazing vendor, Dakota Stones. If you're not a follower of Dakota Stones, there we go, on Facebook or Insta, they are really genuinely nice people. They have very high quality merchandise, and okay, and much as I don't want to tell you this, sometimes they have online sales where they give you the wholesale price.
What?
Yeah. I shouldn't have told them that, should I have?
You shouldn't have told me that.
No, but seriously, they are genuinely good folks.
And no, Julie, she does not.
She does not, because
she doesn't understand any of the concepts of stores.
Well,
except for the buying part.
It all goes back to her psyche, and she doesn't understand how anyone could.
We're okay for you to come take advantage of us instead.
Yes, but no, she just doesn't understand how anyone could not think the same things as her. She doesn't get that differing opinions are valid. And for some reason, she doesn't get that Labradorite sells like freaking gang. I mean, she will let me buy it finally, so that's a plus. But yeah, but seriously, Dakota Stones, genuinely good people. They're from Minnesota, is where they're based. Jeff and I believe his wife Jackie is working in the shop now. And
sweet Julie. And
ooh, hell to the yes.
Yeah, we're in.
So Tricky Ricky, who is the one who did an amazing job of packing this box, he packed it so tight, and this is a small box. This is what, like it's
like a 12-inch cube box.
Is it even 12? It's like 10 by 10 by 10.
It might be 10 by 10 by 10. It's a cube though.
And Carol texted me that it had gotten here, and I was like, "How is it?" And she's like, "Heavy." So it's very dense.
She said it's so small.
Cool stuff.
I was like, well, it's dense like a neutron star.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, but still. And then I was like, also, it's not a trunk show. It's
purchased merchandise.
So
yes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start selling this. Wow, this type is very small.
I can still read it.
Well, so can I, but it's very small. Goodness gracious.
It is. I'll read the chat since you can't see it.
Corvus,
I made you move
Corvus, don't
It's
waste
not worth your energy.
It's okay. We just do the thing, and she does the thing, and I'm try to be the grease in the wheel so that everyone else. Oh, I found my saw blades. So
Go
everyone
ahead.
else. Okay, I am.
There they
gonna
are.
that
Race
'cause
car pencil box.
You're the mathy one anyway.
Okay.
So if people want prices, I will let you do the math.
Australian butter jasper.
Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure that Australian butter jasper is them rebranding beef tallow jade.
Oh!
When you see it,
I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah. Which is that okay? Survey of the chat. Which name is better? Beef tallow jade or Australian butter jasper?
Obviously butter! Come on!
I don't think either one of them is good, though.
I would... My feelings on butter are very clear. My feelings on beef tallow are the opposite.
Okay, that's fair, but I still think that neither of those are a good name.
And Mary, it's matte, so you do want it.
You do want it. Okay, and I have some specimens, but I'm going to save those for the end, I think. And I have...
Butter is better. Butter is better for a lot of things.
Oh my gosh, so
Not
so I was raised on margarine, despite the fact that I am from Wisconsin, which is a dairy state, and so for a while, margarine was actually... Or not margarine, yellow-colored margarine for a while was contraband in Wisconsin. Like, you had to drive over the border to Illinois because they didn't want them putting yellow coloring in the margarine to make it look more like butter. So that was a whole thing before I was born. See, sunflower, I like that better. Sunflower oil.
But they're not actually that yellow if I saw the same things.
No, they're not. But, and then also, I mean, you could call them canola oil, Jasper, but then you get to the actual name of canola oil, which is, you know...
rapeseed.
Yes. But, so, by the time I was growing up, margarine was okay. It was allowed in Wisconsin. It was allowed to be yellow colored. And so my mother, who has been on a diet since I think she was born, definitely since I was born. So we grew up on margarine and Diet Coke. And I've not been able to kick the Diet Coke, but I refuse to eat margarine anymore unless it's like a dire emergency. And so my boyfriend, a couple of months ago, went to the grocery store and I said we needed butter. And times are tight right now, so budget's important. I have very definite thoughts about where the money should be put and where it shouldn't. He brought home frickin' Blue Bonnet margarine. And I was like, do not bring that into this house. He's like, well, I already bought it. I'm like, fine, but I refuse to eat it because I will not. No, I want my butter to be real. I want my sour cream to be full fat. And I will die on those two hills.
Yes.
Screaming and throwing pats of butter at anybody who disagrees with me.
Throwing pats of margarine at anybody.
That
would be a terrible waste of butter.
Terrible waste of butter. Okay, so this is an unboxing. So that means that we haven't really processed everything for prices, but Heather has the teeny tiny print invoice. It is VV tiny, like very small.
Like, I'm just going to wave it.
Like,
see?
it's V small. So if anybody wants a price, holler out and Heather will. Oh, no, we're both Duke's mayonnaise people. Sorry, Julie. I will do Hellman's.
Yes.
But my preference is Duke's.
Duke's is better. But it is harder to find. So,
I mean, my preference is homemade.
Yeah. Of course, homemade is best, Lori.
My preference is homemade, but don't always have time for that.
My preference is Lori's house.
Okay, so we're going?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye. Let's show them some things first. They came all the way here.
I mean, I don't have enough money for gas to get to Canada.
I don't either. So
and
we
you don't know where your passport is.
Oh, I know where my passport is. It's
just not current?
Yeah.
And you have no driver's license.
Yeah, my passport's actually in my bag.
So I'd have to put you in the trunk, except I don't actually have a trunk.
They searched the trunk.
You're just going to have to hang on under the car then.
No speed bumps for you!
All right, first unboxing.
Better get your car lifted.
Canada. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, so yeah, let's do the
Is it really, Julie? That's interesting. Dukes and Hellman's are the same manufacturer.
Really?
So
is there actually
just
a
regional.
difference?
Might be just regional packaging.
But they have Hellman's here too, so is it literally the same thing in two different jars?
Could be.
Huh. Interesting.
Maybe I just like the jar better.
Okay, so I am probably going to need your help on some of these.
Okay, those are the orthoceras.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mary, are you out there? Because these are dead
Mary,
things.
can you hear me?
So that reminds me of the song from Yentl. That's a Barbra Streisand song, Papa, Can You Hear Me?
That's what I was saying.
I had to do so at my dance studio, all of the graduating seniors got to do a solo dance in the recital. And you choreographed it, like it was supposed to be your entire, like, your own inception. Like, you pick the music, you choreograph it, like, you do the whole thing. And I had ideas.
Yes, Corvus.
And my teacher, the head of the studio, was like, no, you're going to do Yentl because we are doing this at Whitefish Bay High School, which has a very large Jewish population, and we want to get more of those students into our dance school. I'm like, what? She's like, no, Yentl, you're doing it. Here's your song. Choreograph it. You're going to wear a shirt and like newsboy pants and a cap. And that's what you're going to do for your senior dance.
Good vision.
Yeah. At that point, my spine was not fully developed. And I mean spine in a theoretical sense, not the actual, like I had a functioning vertebrae. But yeah, the bitchy part of it had not developed yet.
I just...
Mm-hmm. White Folks Bay and Locks Point. Terrible as that is.
It's not racist, but boy, what a terrible stereotype that Jewish people would only enjoy Yentl?
I mean, Mrs. Azalina, who at that point I think was on her third marriage and definitely at the end of a lifetime of tanning beds, was not exactly the queen of global thinking and inclusivity.
Fair. Totally fair.
So.
Oh my gosh,
I love my glasses. They're starting to peel. So I need to just like order some empty ones. Or maybe some with my prescription in if I have some money. Hey, if I sell enough beads on this broadcast, I can order new glasses.
Ooh. That's exciting.
I know, right? Anyway, okay, so were you going to say something before we did dead stuff?
We really need to show some stuff. I can save my story till later.
Okay, there will be another story break, trust me. Okay, so raise your hand if you know what an orthoceras is.
I
do! So an orthoceras is a fossil, and usually they occur in kind of like a black rock matrix, and they're really like stabby.
They are a bit.
They are.
Nice.
And so we have had orthoceras in specimens. We have had orthoceras in pendants, but we have never before had orthoceras in beads. Yes, these are dead stuff beads. So we've got orthoceras beads that I got in 10 millimeter because I thought that those would be good for guys.
Really good for
guys. And 8 millimeter and 6 millimeter, which is more of a Mary size. So those are the orthoceras beads. Also, is this camera view okay for y'all? I feel like you can see the beads okay. If you want me to switch to full hand cam, I can, but then you won't be able to see Heather's beautiful necklace anymore. So yeah, orthoceras beads. And by the way, for anybody who's not familiar with unboxings at Beading Dreams, you can claim things off of the unboxing, okay? So literally by being here with us this evening, you guys are getting the first pick of all of this stuff. So if you want to claim it, freaking claim it, because some of this stuff is not going to last.
I'm not going to give prices. Okay, so the orthoceras are limited edition, so this may not be available forever. And the 10 millimeter are $39 a strand, so they will go down from there.
Excellent. And what did I get? 3 of each size? I got 3 10s, 4 8s, and like 3 6s.
Yes, because they listed them 10, 6, 8 for reasons of their own.
Who knows? Okay, so that's going to want to try.
Mary will take a 6.
Yay! Hey, that's the first sale of the night.
That is the first sale of the night.
So if you're indulging with us, that is an indulgence. See, unboxings can be fun even if you didn't go to a show. And honestly, y'all, gym shows are so stressful that I didn't want to cancel, but when I did, despite the fact that I felt like shit, I also felt like I lost 1,000 pounds.
I lost at least 100 pounds when she canceled, honestly.
Yeah, like it's just, now is not a good time for me to be going to gem shows. So I'm super excited that I was able to get some awesome merchandise, and all I had to do was eat a $400 car rental. Which, by the way, they sent me a survey asking me how my car rental was. I'm like, I'm sure the car was fine for whoever wound up driving it, but it was not me. All right, so who's feeling the need for some vroom? Anybody? Anybody want some vroom? I mean, Heather wants some vroom. We have vroom.
Boy, do we.
Pile over. Well, I know our stream. That's okay. I'm sure there's more of those. I'm not going to move because if I kick the internet again, everything's going to go.
No, if anyone goes, it's me. I think I can get it without...
Oh, dear. Heather's going down.
I did want vroom.
Right? Okay. I mean, I love you, Heather, but not that way.
Oh, well. Too bad. So sad.
Okay, so vroom. Oh! Julie doesn't know about vroom? Okay, sorry. It's story time again.
Yes.
So, Julie. So, wow, this has got to be at least 2 years ago now, right?
I think it was 2020.
So, it's been a hot minute. So, I did a series of tutorials about gemstones and their energy and metaphysical properties. And I did one called Gemstone Energy Feel the Love, where I went through all of the stones that are good for various different aspects of love. And garnet, since it's a sacral chakra stone, is good for the love aspect of love. And at the end of the tutorial, I was a little punchy and I was running out of adjectives.
So what happened with this tutorial was Allison got through it really quickly, and because everyone expected us to be going on our normal artistic time, everybody showed up like 20 minutes in. So then she did the tutorial again. And then,
except at that point, I was running out of adjectives.
The third time.
Yeah, this was on the tutorial recap where I said infamously, if you need a little vroom in the bedroom, garnet is your stone. Hi, Sophia.
Hello.
So garnet is now on this stream forever and always vroom. And then we've started characterizing the different types of garnet. So this is all red garnet. So this is all basic vroom. You know, there's hessonite, which is like exotic vroom. There's green garnet, which is vroom in the outdoors. And are there any other ones? I don't think so. So now we've started like categorizing the vroom by like what kind of vrooming you want to have happen. But yeah, so garnet is vroom in the bedroom because sometimes I say things when I'm tired and they never go away. Hey, Corvus! Why do we not have a vroom button? Just wondering. Putting that out there.
Putting out the vibe.
Well, Julie, you are an herbalist and an awesome witchy poo person and probably have no small knowledge of crystals yourself. So I'm not surprised that you caught on quickly. But we're talking about it now, Corvus. Okay, so garnet. So Mary, satin finish garnet. Oh, I'm gonna put the beads in front of us again now that story time is over. All right, time to take some cool pictures of the rooms. Got it. So, okay, so some of these are 8-inch strands, some of them are 16-inch strands. So I will try to enumerate. Again, if you want prices, Heather will give you a ballpark. If you want a price on a specific thing, let us know. So I've got 8mm satin finish red garnet
which
rooms,
are amazing,
which are so pretty. Like they're just like, I know that the color is not reading well on the camera, but
no, but it's decidedly
so pretty.
Burgundy. It's not. Yeah.
So I've got 3 strands of 8mm 8-inch garnet rooms. I've got 3 strands of 6mm.
It doesn't look red, but it definitely does not look the black that it appears on
No,
screen.
it looks burgundy. It looks berry colored. So it's burgundy, Corvus. So 3 strands of 6mm, 8 brooms, those are 8 inches. And then I think these are 6. Oh no, those are 8s too. Oh, I did get some honkers. So I got 2 strands of, oh, Sophia, I got 2 strands of the red honkers. And hold on, let me just see if I can. There's some light on those. So they are, yeah, so you can see there the color, the actual color of the stones. So big old honkers, 10 millimeter garnets. I got 2 strands of those at 8 inch. I mean, that's fair. 8 inch, 6 millimeter or 8 millimeter, Mary? Let's see. I got a lot of room because I know that room sells well.
And we never have enough.
We can never have enough room on the Beading Dreams stream. It's true. All right, I have 3 strands of garnet pebbles. Those are incredibly pretty and super reasonably priced. And when you hold them up to the light, they look like a beautiful red wine. They do. I grabbed big ass faceted ones. Okay, I think, you know, she's got a lot of 6 mil, so you know what? Let's put one of each in Mary's perusal pile.
I agree.
See, that's my solution, is just do one of everything. Okay, these are big faceted. Okay, pebbles. The pebbles are cheap. The pebbles are what, like 30? Ish?
Less.
Okay, so the pebbles are less than 30.
Like $20.
So pebbles for Mary.
And these are retail prices. These are discountable prices.
Yes. So big honkin' ass faceted. Those are like 11 millimeter. They're so like feel how heavy those are.
Oh,
they're so nice. I know, and they're cool too.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
and these
literally they are below room temperature.
Yeah, they are awesome. 16 inches. We do like the extra inches.
I mean, I'm gonna say that in certain contexts, 16 inches is too
much. That's too much.
There are times when 16 inches is more inches than you want.
Run away! Run
away! Run far. Run fast.
The 16-inch strands are 64.
Did I tell you
63
about Lee looking up all the reviews of First Data?
No.
Okay, so we're having a problem here at the Beading Dreams. We also have the faceted, by the way, in 8 millimeter, and then we do also have star cuts in 8 millimeter. And then I have some little ones as well, but I'm going to story time real quick while I do the little ones. So we're having an issue here at the Beading Dreams due to circumstances beyond my control. My bank account the Beading Dreams bank account was frozen, and all of our credit card funding was also frozen. So I have taken care of those issues, and the bank account is unfrozen, but magically no one at any of the raft of 800 numbers I have called for our credit card processing, merchant services, etc., seems to know how I can get my $14,000 that's sitting out in limbo. So my boyfriend actually was very helpful. He got on the internet and he found me 2 numbers, one of which actually connected me to a person who I thought could help me, but then they couldn't. And then they sent me an email saying there was no problem with my account, and I'm like, but
the problem with my account
is there's no money in it. But he started looking up reviews for the company I use for credit card processing, which I onboarded with them like 14 years ago.
36 for Star Cut.
Like, it's been like I onboarded with them like 14 years ago, and I literally haven't thought about it since. It's like, you know, the money goes in, the money goes out, like everything is fine. Except for now. As of August 4th, I have not received a deposit from credit card funding from in-person sales in the store via that processor since the 4th of August.
It is the 14th of September for those of you keeping track at home.
But so Lee starts looking up reviews for this company, and starting about 8 years ago, the reviews are like, this company is terrible. run far away, run as fast as you can. Do not use this processing service. Their customer service is shite. Like, and it's just like this litany of awful reviews. And I'm like, well, I wish there was some kind of notification option where you're like, you know,
if the reviews suddenly,
yeah, like, hey, this company that you do business with, all of a sudden went from 5-star reviews to 1-star reviews.
Yeah.
I can't get my money, Corvus. That's a problem. I'm going to run, but I can't.
But now they have to know we're going to run because it's been freaking 6 weeks.
Well, whatever. I mean, yes, but the problem is nobody seems to know how I can get my money because I've got people telling me you need to submit this documentation, this documentation, this documentation. I've done all that. People telling me it's just. So tomorrow the word lawyer is going to get used. Yes. And we're going to see where that gets us. Okay, a little bit more room now that I've story timed and vented a bit. Thank you for letting me do that stream because you're awesome.
Those are amazing.
These are gorgeous. So I only got 2 of these.
They're $42.
They're AB coated 4mm garnet cubes.
Look at them.
Look how pretty they are.
They're like labradorite on garnet.
Exactly. It's like, so labradorite is for like higher consciousness. So they're extra high conscious room.
They're tantric.
Okay, I almost said that and I didn't. So yes, tantric room right here. Dose. And then I did just get some nice little not labradorite, garnet rondelles. And I think I have like 4 strands of those. Tantric room. Yes. Hell
Good
yes.
team. I'm not blushing at all. Just in case my mom is watching. Those are sting broom.
Okay, so
yeah, speaking of my mom, when I was telling her about this, she was like, it was almost 10 at night and she was practically hanging up with me to go yell at apparently a voicemail. I don't know. I don't know exactly what she's going to do, but my mom was on board with shouting at everyone she could for us because she's awesome.
Okay, so these are freaking cool. These are dendritic topaz, I believe.
What?
Yes. Should I show them to them, or are they just all for us?
They're all for us. I mean,
but we need money to get to Canada.
That's true, I guess.
All right.
Julie, you and my mom would really enjoy each other, I think.
In the service of us getting to Canada, and
we should sell at least
good food,
one.
We should sell some of these. So these are dendritic topaz. So they are blue topaz. They are 8mm, but they have dendritic inclusions. Look how cool they are. I love inclusions in stones. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, that stone's got stuff in it. But I'm like, oh, that stone's got stuff in it. Yeah. So we've got 3 strands of dendritic topaz. Yeah. So trace of those.
Those are not inexpensive because topaz is not inexpensive and because usually you don't see it like this.
I know,
they are
so
1/16
cool.
a strand. We would be willing to do half strands, right?
We would be willing to do half strands, absolutely. And
they are 100% worth that.
Discountable price.
No,
they're so
not
pretty.
$1 million. Oh, is that? Oh, that's the golden selenite, isn't it?
Is it? Yes. It's
Oh.
the calcite.
Well, there's golden selenite.
This is selenite. I also got some cool colors of calcite. By the way,
Can you Discord me or text me Talifet, and I will absolutely do that after the stream. Yes, yes.
And the dendritic topaz is
Sweet.
not faceted. It is smooth.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Perfect. And
Cool.
then, can we also celebrate American Thanksgiving? I mean, I feel like 2 Thanksgivings at Lori's house is still vastly too few Thanksgivings.
well, I mean, Lori can cook for one, and I can cook for the other, and you can make rice pilaf.
yes,
and it'll be
I need to
amazing.
talk to you about Thanksgiving, by the way.
Okay. Yes, quarter.
Later.
You can quarter.
Yes. So you can afford a strand.
I
And
have.
this is not 6 inches, y'all.
Well, now we're like on the opposite of what we were discussing earlier. So anyway, selenite Ooh. Yeah, I have not decided much about Thanksgiving. I'm probably gonna have to spend it with my freaking mother.
I
and
have thoughts though.
And Lee might. Oh wow, that would be.
No, I have
Lee's
thoughts.
not as good at holding his tongue as I am.
No, I have thoughts. We'll discuss later.
Okay. But just give me a minute while I think about Lee and my mother at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Because
Corvus, you can
I
take
will
a
hear
quarter.
your thoughts. I'm sure your thoughts are amazing and will be wonderful and doable, but just take a minute and savor that image.
It'll be... Yeah.
A slaughter. So if your thoughts include, hey, let's have Heather's whole family for Thanksgiving, plus me and Lee and my mom,
Mm-hmm.
those are amazing thoughts.
Yes, that's what I'm
Because
thinking.
As I discovered last year at Christmas, buffer people are the key. Buffer people. So then that means I'll probably be hosting at my house.
I think we're going to have to get an Airbnb.
So Jeff and Reagan and I could co-cook?
Yes.
That's awesome.
How much fun would that be?
That would be amazing.
Okay.
I know she shouldn't, but unfortunately there are filial obligations and I'm a Midwestern wasp, so I have trouble getting away from those. Though having dated other ethnicities, I will say that I do love the waspy notion of accepting dysfunctional family relationships and the fact that you just have to tolerate them sometimes and then you can ignore them. But okay, that's an amazing idea.
See, that was my thought.
Yes.
Okay.
Garnet rondelles, Sharon, are, I think they're like 15 inches.
And they are, sorry, there are a lot of strands in here in garnet. So they are 36.
I ordered a lot of room.
Yeah, I know. I'm not faulting you. I'm just explaining why it's taking me a minute to get to it.
Well, I can make a brisket, and I want gluten-free stuffing. That's my requirement for Thanksgiving this year is I want freaking stuffing because it is my favorite thing.
Reagan really enjoys learning how to cook new things, so she could absolutely... Yes, we can, Sharon.
Okay, sorry. We're going to stop talking about food now and show more beads.
Yeah.
So these are selenite, and so selenite is a mineral that has a lot of good metaphysical properties, but unfortunately it's very delicate. It's very powdery, and so they've been stabilizing it, and also during the stabilization process they've been color enhancing it. So
also, that came out of nowhere. It was cute. I liked it.
Heather,
and then it went right.
Heather
right back
always points out when my accent.
It's my favorite. That's why.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so yes, so the selenite in beads is stabilized, and then this golden selenite is color enhanced. That being said,
look at it.
It's so goddamn pretty, y'all. Like, it's so pretty. It's got this beautiful chatoyancy and this lovely light golden color. So I've got 10s and 8s.
It is ephemeral.
And they are 16 inches long. And I can't remember, Corvus.
It exists in other colors.
It exists in other
does
colors.
not look like we have it in other colors currently.
I had to call it. The total in the cart was getting to the point where I needed a Xanax and I needed to, like...
But if y'all buy things, we'll buy more. That's how this works. The 8mm, okay, so 10mm is about 52, 53. No, 56 for the 10mm and 36 for the 8mm.
So Heather is a very reliable mathematical brain, but please do bear in mind that we are doing this on the fly, so, you know, we may have to...
It's very...
No, it's golden.
It's golden.
It's golden.
It's not yellow. It's golden.
It's like light honey color.
It's
It's like clover honey.
Or like really light amber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this would go so
Or like
well
agave
with
syrup.
amber too. Yes.
And 8 for Julie.
8 for Julie.
And the great thing about the stabilized selenite is you can actually wear it, because they were doing selenite in beads before they started the stabilizing, and it was like it would just get bashed to shit. And it's before 7:30, so that can be an indulgence. But the
Running out of indulgences.
The stabilization process has made it much more wearable.
Yes.
Okay, so
my stabilization process also makes me much more tolerable and durable.
Yes, it's called drugs.
Yeah.
These are really pretty opalite. Look at those.
Those are really pretty
They've
opalite.
got like galaxies in them.
Wow. I mean, I am all for galaxy opalite. Okay, so I'll just put these in my bag.
Oh, really? your bag is your cleavage? Is it? That's your transportation device? Okay,
I don't think it would work for the
I was
garnet.
gonna say
but
at some point your bra is just gonna be because it's so full of stuff.
is it really not my bag? Are we sure?
I mean, you can try it. I'm just saying that at some point you're gonna be walking to the church and just start spraying beads at your boobs.
I should do that more often.
So
really.
the street one of the streets that I took to get to work today, because I came in late because I was supposed to go shopping for more beads, but my vendor stayed me up.
You tell that story. Do you need anything?
I'm okay for now. Okay. Yeah. So I was driving. I wazed because it was traffic time, and so. Okay, but see, this is the problem, Heather. Like when Lee leaves the bed, is now I've just taken over all the space.
Okay, so I'll just stand and lean in.
I'm like a fungus. I take over all the space that is available. But yeah, so it routed me down some back streets, and one of them is a street upon which very wealthy people live. Like there are houses, single family houses on this street that are bigger than apartment buildings in which I have lived. There's one compound on this street that I swear to God looks like a junior college. It has so many buildings. But I'm driving down the street and there's just like this kind of raised up crack on the side of the street that's just like spewing water. I'm like, that does not look good. That looks like somebody needs to call the city. But I'm like, well, I don't pay taxes in this neighborhood, so I'm just gonna drive and look at it.
It's a water feature.
It was totally a water feature. Well, because it ran down the side of the road and wound up dumping off into the creek that goes also across Inwood with the fountain.
And they definitely don't call it a creek there.
No, they don't. Creek is actually okay. So regionally, obviously, I know Creek is Midwestern because that's where I'm from. But
Creek is universal.
Where else is Creek? Is it?
It's
really
definitely
though?
southern too.
Right, but is it like West Coast?
They don't really have cricks on the West Coast. What is with my shirt? Why is it?
Stop.
It's the weirdest crooked.
It's fine. You're only weirding it because you're weirding it.
What? Here?
Okay, so Corvus does not know what a crick is.
All right. That's you. Okay.
Weigh in. Do you know what a crick is? Not in your neck. The other kind. All right, so these are opalite, and I am a well-documented hater of opalite. Well, yeah, but okay, so Mary knows what it is. But these are cool because they've got, instead of it being just kind of a uniform sort of glowy yellowness, which is not bad, but these have like actual opalescent bits in them, which is pretty cool. So I've got 2 strands of these cool yellow opalite teardrops,
which are hiding. Sometimes
Well, Creek with a long E, I'm pretty sure is the. Sophia just noticed your medallion. But Creek, Creek with a long E, I think is the actual, like, if we look this up on Webster's dictionary, is the appropriate pronunciation, but Creek is a regional bastardization of the word creek.
Okay. I can't find those for a price. So if you want a price, someone ask. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm just...
Sounds like a plan. All right, so speaking of love...
I do not know what
No.
barditch is.
I don't know that either. Okay, these are fun. So, talking about love, rose quartz is a good stone for love, and these are some beautiful,
They are
big,
really nicely
faceted
cut.
rose quartz barrels. They're a little bit bigger than my aquas, but they would still be a good size for a bracelet or a necklace. I got 2 of those. I have to remember that this is an unboxing, not a sale. Oh yeah, no, you're gonna. It's not Kamava. It's I don't know what.
Kabami?
Yeah, well, we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
These are really pretty.
Those are really pretty.
Scapolite.
Oh!
Okay, Julie knows what a barditch is. Okay, so thanks to Ricky for this.
Yes.
So I have 2.
I mean, we could have figured it out.
We could have, but okay. What's a barditch? I'm like waiting.
We don't know.
I'm
and
waiting on
we're
tenterhooks
relying
here.
on you.
And I don't actually even know what a tenterhook is, but I think it's something to do with slaughtering cows.
I think you're right. Oh, I see. Barditch.
Borrowed.
Bar.
Bar for borrowed, not bar for like. Cheers.
Bar.
Though it also is the ditch on the side of the road in which you would vomit after you have drinking too much.
How much are you drinking?
Not nearly enough. I spent the whole day with my mother and I was up at 4:45 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's not true, actually, because I was not with my mother at 4:45 a.m. But yeah, it was.
It just
not
felt
that
like
long
it.
after. Yes, it's been a long damn day. Okay.
Okay.
Show the scaffold.
Yes, Julie, drinking.
Okay, I will say, that this is what I needed after my
Yes.
slog of a day today.
So, scapolite is a stone that I absolutely love. And the reason for that is because it's got lots of things that I adore. Like, the color is gray, brown, burgundy. And it's
That's a really good description.
So, these look fake. They don't look
Burgundy? You
yes.
should show those too. And I don't know why I only got one of those.
Are those Peterside?
Yep.
Oh. Yes, one of my friends actually did drive his car into a barditch. I just didn't know that it was called a barditch. But his car was about at a 70-degree angle. It was not a 90-degree angle, but it was a lot more vertical than it was horizontal. But anyway, these are really absolutely gorgeous. And, oh, there is the opalite. Okay. Anyway, highly recommend scapolite as a thing to have around because it's so pretty. I've never seen it in round beads. I've only seen it, and you can't. Dolly, that's here.
No, but look how good it looks with the Petersite.
It looks so good with the Petersite.
Hold on, put it on there.
It would.
Put it on the
Look,
actual
it looks so good.
That's not helpful for the people, Heather.
Oh. So, it's nothing else looks like scapolite, which is part of why I like it, because nothing else looks like me either, which is probably good for the universe. But it's so shiny. It's so shiny. And sorry, Julie, I'm trying. It's all backwards, and I'm also on the wrong side.
I know,
So.
she is. I just, like, threw her on... Poor Heather has actually been thrown under several buses today because I was under the mom bus all day, and
Yes.
so, therefore, yeah. Okay, so Scapulite, really pretty, beautiful chatoyancy, and seriously, like, gray-brown burgundy is a perfect descriptor of the color. So I got 2 of them in 8mm, and then these are Peter Sight. Look how pretty they are. Why the hell did I only get one? I don't know, but
Maybe there only was one.
No, I think there was more than one. I think I just was, tired. So
Got it.
Peter Sight,
Those are only $36.
Peter Sight, 3mm faceted sugar cubes. People,
They're so pretty.
I'm
They call 'em
sorry
cable cut.
if I don't care. Sugar cubes is
Sugar cubes is
is
absolutely.
the Beading Dreams nomenclature, and if these guys survive tonight, I will have lost my faith in y'all. Also, maybe my face, but hopefully not my face, because that would be
You need your
weird.
face.
Heather suggested I cut off my own leg earlier.
No, I quickly
You did.
changed my mind.
Well, you still.
Scalpelite. It's Scapolite. You're very close.
And
The
how much?
scapulite is not inexpensive because it is a fairly uncommon stone, and this is so pretty and chatoyant. No, that you did it wrong too.
There.
So anyway, it's $135.
Heather's like, stop touching me.
No, I you're good. You're good.
Though I was having a weird, like, not a weird, but like a moment of like thinking about, so I'm a hugger, but I don't like to be touched. So it really, I think, does come down to like, do I like your energy or not?
Yeah.
And if I like your energy, then I will
Also,
hug you. But,
It's-
and consent also, like, if you're,
hugging is such a different action than touching someone's arms, because touching someone's arms also inhibits their movement and inhibits, like, hugging, you're not.
I also feel like hugging is ideally a mutual consent situation, whereas certain people in our clientele who are just like with all the laying on of the hands,
Not in that kind of
not
way, just in
consensually. And I still to this day am shocked that Johnetta is still alive after she touched Rachel's braids, because that's a
100%.
testament to Rachel's professionalism.
My gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I think in any other situation,
And Rachel even came back to work, which
yeah, well, Rachel, okay, so Rachel is an employee emeritus who's had a very interesting life and spent a number of years traveling the country as a professional sword swallower. Rachel is extremely intelligent, very funny, witty, well-read, just a really awesome human. And also, as Rachel has evolved in her life, she's become a little less interested in bullshit. So can come off as kind of abrasive, but she's got an amazing heart. And honestly, I don't think that being abrasive,
she's neurospicy
should-
like me.
yeah, like, and just, being abrasive as a woman is,
You're not allowed.
you're not allowed. And she's like, fuck that. I am who I am.
She's in the Guinness Book of World Records for multiple things with sword swallowing. Like swallowing a sword while escaping from a straitjacket.
And also swallowing a sword while hula hooping and juggling.
Yep,
Yeah.
swallowing a sword while hula hooping and juggling. And I think that's all she was in the
I
record
think so.
books.
But
for,
she just bought her first house. She has a beautiful baby
my
who's
gosh.
like the chubbiest little, and an amazing partner, and she's doing amazing, which is totally what she deserves. But my point here is that while she was working at Beading Dreams, I am so grateful for the fact that she loved this place so much that she did not murder the woman when she was wearing pigtails. She was like, oh, I love your pigtails. And secondly, she actually put on a red apron at Christmas because I asked her to. So
all hail Rachel.
All hail Rachel. We miss her terribly.
I wish she were watching.
I wish she were watching. I wish she were back here in Dallas, but she is living
hashtag love Rachel.
Yes. We should
Rachel love.
We should do something about that.
Should.
But let's show more beads now. Yeah. But seriously,
New Braunfels is not that far.
We have been blessed with a lot of amazing people.
Yes.
Who we've worked with and who have walked through here. And yes, there's also the other side of that coin, which we're not going to talk about right now, but but you know. Okay. So, green garnet. Who likes pukey stuff?
Oh, I love green garnet so much.
So, these are just a really nice strand of 8mm green garnets with the kind of caramely browns and the pukey greens, and I love them so much. And the transparency is pretty good on these. So they're not stupid expensive, but they're really nice. So I got 2 of those.
Why? I just don't understand some of their listing.
Let's see. It's 7:30.
Oh, there it is. That's not Savorite garnet.
It's not, but
it's grossular. But
yes,
still, it's 7:30. Yes.
Mary wants an estimate.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. So, 86.
Also, they have them labeled as TSA.
Yeah, because they have them.
And also, they're going to cavity search you if you don't talk right. So it's 7:30. So I'm thinking we'll go until about, because there's a lot of stuff in this box. And we do have another unboxing scheduled tomorrow. Now, we will not have a live Heather tomorrow because she'll be working at home. So she will just be in the chat. But I am thinking that, 8:15. And then I'll unbox the rest of it tomorrow. So, and very slow.
No recap on unboxing.
No recap on unboxing, but all of this will be on and I need to remember that I'm doing an unboxing.
Get to the bead sale. Butter beads. Thank you.
Yes. So there will be a proper sale of all this merchandise on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna kind of buzz through some of these things that are less special. So for all of you pink people.
There was dead stuff.
Well, there was the Orthoceras, which you already got. More, but space rocks. I'll find space rocks for Mary. So dyed pink matte crazy lace agate. I got some of those. That's cool.
Oh, that coin shape is
awesome. This I think is the thing.
Yeah, the Kabambi Ocean Jasper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Those are 8-inch strands.
Space is dead.
Yes. Sure. All right, I find space rocks.
Yeah,
Heather, you had a story, right?
Oh, I did have a story. So
okay,
I sent this to Talifet because of all the people she would appreciate it. Did you happen to see it's not focusing on that at all.
It's not. That's okay. That's because I have the focal distance set.
Did you happen to see...
Ooh, these are dead things.
Excellent. Awesome. This story has a bit of a visual aid. I thought it was something else. Come on. Did you see this on Kelly's page?
No.
So back to the Judaism moment we had earlier. This is really funny. If you are Jewish, know any Jewish friends, know anything about Hebrew,
about Judaica,
do anything about symbolism of any kind. So, oh my goodness. Julie, that's so funny.
I'm sorry. I cannot. I can't not.
This is a picture that
because she really does polymer clay, which is why she has a million pasta machines.
So apparently there was an actual seller in Texas who posted this. This is listed as unique vintage Navajo moose.
I can't even. No, I'm sorry.
925 sterling silver pendant, marking 0.8 grams. The Navajo moose.
It's a hype.
In question is chaim. Chaim is the Hebrew word for life. I can kind
Navajo moose?
But why is it a Navajo moose? I mean,
Navajo moose.
And yes, it absolutely is a chaim. Yeah.
Navajo moose. Oh my gosh. Wait,
So I immediately sent it to Tallyfat. I was like,
Okay, I don't know where the meteorites are, but can you figure out what those are?
Yes.
I know they're dead stuff.
Yeah, so the Navajo moose has been cracking me up for days.
Navajo moose. Oh my god.
Yes, chaim is, and that's why if you may have heard people toasting chaim, which l'chaim means to life. It is a very new type of moose. It's very specific.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay, well, first of all, I just dropped
we're
something.
gonna throw that.
And also, I'm gonna say that it's actually a really old type of moose.
It is a really old type of moose, but no, it's only found in one person's brain. So, Navajo moose.
Okay, Mary, I can't find the space rocks. Are you gonna be on tomorrow? Because they're elusive. Not to be okay. So, all right. I hate to be the grammar police. Oh, I found them! Yay!
Okay. Well, there will be more awesome stuff tomorrow.
There will be more stuff tomorrow.
And there's so much stuff on the floor now.
There's a lot of things on the floor.
It's slippery. There are a lot of things. That's a really pretty piece.
Who wants love? We've got a love palm stone.
And it's showing up very light on the screen, but it's really
very pretty.
Nicely colored.
I'm
sorry. I'm still laughing about the time. Yes.
That's hilarious. There's something I was going to say, but I found the space rocks.
Woohoo!
And these are fossils I know.
Yes.
I just can't remember what kind. So we have these cool fossil pendants.
Flintstone is what they're calling it.
Flintstone.
Oh, it looks a lot like fossilized wood, doesn't it? Isn't it?
It does look a lot like petrified wood. You are correct. So we're going to go with petrified wood pendants. And I've got 3 of these in different shapes.
Yes. And they are...
But I cannot remember what I was going to say. Which is probably my brain telling me it's time to get off the air.
And they are $77 a piece. Again,
discountable. But, okay, let's do space rocks before I
run out of...
Yeah, before I run out of gas. I'm sorry, 4:45 a.m. is very early.
Yes, it is.
Really
Ooh,
early.
those rose quartz are $14.
What? The palm stones? Are you kidding? No, that can't be right. Okay, that's right.
So stream special $14. We are probably going to pick a different price for those.
They're all somewhat non-symmetrical, Mary. So the first one was this one. So yeah, so they've all got like kind of a longer curve and then a shorter curve. So yeah, the first one was palm rock for Corvus. First one was non-symmetrical, and second one is the most symmetrical, and then the third one is also non-symmetrical. They're cool.
Oh, not 14. I'm
X-wood.
sorry. It's 18. Is that okay?
They're dead. They're limp wood. But they're not really. They're very hard wood.
Okay.
I should just stop with this metaphor because it's bad. Okay. I think this one's cooler. So, yeah. Mary, you're going to get 3 because the more interesting.
It
of
is
the three.
really cool.
I mean, they're all pretty, but I like that one. Okay, hurry with Space Rocks. Okay. Space Rocks. Space Rocks on the floor. Okay, there's one more of these on the floor. So these are...
Unbelievable.
Say that word for me.
Muonionalista.
Okay, so Muonionalista
Yes,
meteorites. Okay, so thank you. So these are meteorite pendants. Oh my gosh. So Muonionalista is a meteorite that first was discovered in Sweden, which explains the crazy name, in 1906. So these are two genuine Muonionalista meteorite pendants. These are silver plated because, as we've discovered in previous meteorite sales, the meteorites, if they're not plated, tend to rust.
Yes,
and
because
they are
so
irony. So they've got irony.
And the real kind.
Yeah. So they are cleanable, but the silver plating keeps them from rusting and still allows you to see the really cool patterns on the surface. So I actually have 3 of these Muonionalista meteorite pendants. They are about an inch long. One of them's on the floor, but I can get if I need to.
Or always wearing around Faye. Depends on
your
yeah.
you know. And they're weighty.
They are.
They're full of iron.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 of those, and how much are those?
Sorry. Show those while
And these are space rock beads. So the pendants are $150?
Yeah, about $150.
So about $150 for the pendants.
Which is not bad. These are huge.
These are big and super pretty. These are also space rocks, but this is just like the rock part of the space rock. So this
That's amazing.
So it's like rock that came from space, but it's not super fancy and shiny like the iron meteorites. But I got 2 strands of graduated space rocks, and they are
cheap.
These?
No.
So I got 2.
They are $360 for a strand.
Wait, what? Oh, I don't remember doing that. Okay.
They're
so
awesome.
$360. They are beautiful. So, bonafide space rocks here on the Beading Dream stream.
And we could do partial strands too if you just want a taster.
But they are already strung with not terrible clasps. So if you just want to like fling $400 our direction, you could have space rock necklace.
Man, the pendants are so cool, y'all.
The pendants are really pretty.
One of the really coolest things about meteorites is the markings, like their messages from space. I fully believe that. I don't know that humans or beings sent us the messages, but what would be half of that price would be $180.
Space rocks.
Or they'd be about $30 an inch, in that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we should put a pendant, whichever pendant is prettier that's not on the floor, in Mary's perusal pile. Okay, bye! And yeah, I think that's actually a really...
You need ejector seats.
Seriously.
Partially for the hilarity.
Another rose quartz.
Bye, Mary.
2 inches for Corvus.
Okay.
2 inches of space rocks. So space rocks, $30 per inch, and I think that is going to conclude our unboxing for this evening because we have another unboxing tomorrow, And there's still a bunch of cool stuff in
Corvus,
here.
since you are first to claim, would you like the slightly larger strand or the slightly smaller strand to be turned into inches?
I do also want to say we have these really cool cobalt calcite specimens.
Those are amazing.
You're welcome, Turbo.
No butter beef tonight, but we'll have butter beef tomorrow.
No, butter jasper.
Butter beef.
Okay.
I like butter beef.
No, so yeah, the Australian butter jasper will be tomorrow night, along with a bunch of other cool stuff. And I did save some of the fancy high-end stuff for tomorrow as well. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us for our chit-chat / unboxing stream. Of course, I have not seen you all for a while, so I was a little extra chatty tonight. So thank you all so much.
But then you all got to learn about Navajo Moose.
Oh my God. I cannot with people. I cannot with people sometimes. But yeah. So that's going to be it for goodness. How much cat fur do I have on myself?
All of it.
Well, yeah, and it all like shows on the screen. What's up with that? There needs to be an anti-cat hair filter.
Yes.
So thank you all so much. Thank you, Julie. Thank you for hanging out with us on the Beading Dream stream. So I will be back on this channel, twitch.tv/Beading Dream, tomorrow evening, unboxing the rest of this box. And then Heather will be working remotely, so she'll be in the chat tomorrow. So everyone have a great night. And we will see you all tomorrow on this channel, twitch.tv/Beading Dream. And we have a thank you splash now. So
We
everyone
do.
have a good night.